out why I'm all in red soon enough.
I just walked by in the hallway and I love them. Okay, sorry. Betty Crocker is the topic at hand. And we have a 3-tier baking rack with 3 large baking sheets. So this, I can increase the space in my oven, but I can also increase my space vertically by cooling.
Yes.
That's important.
Yes, you absolutely need 2 sets of these. Love the cooling rack, but the bonus here is we're also giving you 3 great non-stick cookie sheets. These aren't just any cookie sheets. They're really great and useful cookie sheets on here. But I love giving myself more space in the oven. 2 ledges just isn't enough.
Never. Especially when you make 18 different types of Christmas cookies.
Which I did.
This one.
I did.
But the fact that you can double, it's kind of like having the double oven of your dreams when you get this together. So here's the set here at the end. You get the rack so you can tuck it into your oven, and there's a reason that it doesn't go wall to wall, and we'll talk about that too. There are those 3 beautiful baking sheets. They're kind of laying down, so if you could see, there they are there. But you get the 3 baking sheets, and I didn't throw them on the floor. Clearance price of $19.76, and we have 4 easy payments of $4.94 today.
Nice.
So how does it work?
Well, listen, it's time to bake. I know we're through the holidays, but I bake all year round.
That's true.
What I like to do is I don't have a whole lot of real estate either in my oven or on my counter. So if you want to help me out here, this is where the magic happens.
You want me to take the whole stack?
No, we're going to do one. We're going to get them out. So we've got cookies in here. This is what you do. You take these out. You ready?
Yes.
All right. So one goes in, and the finished cookie goes out.
That's why we need 2.
Yes. And you hold that. I'm going to take this out of
Okay.
here. This is how we get our cookies going, because you're going to need a period for them to cool. Love the airspace around them for cooling. There we go. And love the airspace that you have in the oven as well. Look at how all the air can circulate around these beautifully. Should you turn them and move them and switch them? Yes, but I would do that anyways. But I love that I have an extra level on here. Sometimes before this, I would bake just on 1 level.
Right.
Now I can go up 3 because I have plenty of space in between, and it makes baking so much faster.
Totally.
And it gives you more time to get out of the kitchen to do other things that you love.
And you want that air to be circulating around your cookies because you don't want the burnt edges and the doughy inside.
Right.
Got to have the perfect consistency.
Yeah, and you got to have really good cookie sheets too. These are non-stick, so things are going to bake evenly all the way around. They're going to pop right off. If you want to use parchment paper on them, go ahead. They work great that way as well.
That's good to know.
I like parchment paper. But these are
remember
non-stick.
too, Betty Crocker. I mean, a titan in the world of baking. Absolute titan.
Titan. And we love, of course, super easy to snap it together. This is not a rinky-dink kind of thing. This really will hold the weight on there, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So pop it into the oven, and more than just cookies. If you're going to be doing things for the big game, if you need some extra space for doing your dinner, let's show you some other things that'll work. But folds down just like this to go into your drawer.
Folds down this big.
Those
I mean, you
cookie
could
sheets are
tuck that into
fabulous.
your drawer, and if you didn't need it at a hot minute, which I can't imagine in your house that you ever put it away.
Yeah, I don't.
But this is where you can just slide it right into your drawer, or tuck it where your cutting boards go.
Yeah.
You can just slide it right in there.
Yeah.
So take a look. You get the rack that collapses down, but you also get those 3 non-stick baking sheets, which are large.
You're just ready to bake right out of the gate. So if you get 2 of them, you have 1 to cool, 1 to go in the oven, then you get 6 baking sheets to go on.
Now we're cycle baking.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Look at this. Okay, we've got to give you some great ideas. I know the big game's tomorrow, but we like to do a lot of entertaining in the wintertime. We're all coming together and cocooning. It's so cold out. Look, nachos, and you've got some beautiful wings, and one of my favorite onion rings on here. So you can have 3 things going at the same time, or I would guess if these were frozen, the onion rings and the wings would go in first, and then you'd finish off on the top, closer to that heating element, those nachos on there. So look at, you'd never get all those into the oven.
We're going to go to Marie Louise's house.
Door to this. Here, we've got a full dinner on here.
Awesome.
And this is a really good example of how it holds the weight, Mary, because this is in a beautiful dish on the top, ceramic, loaded with pasta, quite heavy. And then we've got some roasted broccoli. And then maybe at the last minute, you drop in that garlic bread and finish it off on there. Does that not smell good?
So
stick
lost
my face
focus
in
for
that
just
oven
1
on
second.
here.
Is
and
the
now
rack
we've got our
steel?
cookies.
Is it a stainless steel
Yeah.
rack? Okay.
Yep. So you're going to want to hand wash everything. I tell everyone, please hand wash your cookie sheets.
Yeah.
If this gets gets a little spooge on it, just put it in the sink and rinse it off in warm soapy water and dry it, and you're good to go. But look at that. Look how that makes your oven so much better.
And it's baking evenly.
Yes.
It's baking consistently.
Yep.
And it's baking with the power of Betty Crocker. I got out of the way because I know we were taking a picture of that beautiful shot that was coming up next. But when you take a look at the fact that you're not just using it for cookies, works beautifully for that, but you can use it for dinner, use it for breakfast, use it for prepping. Every single month, there is an event that we have to massively cook for. Even if there are just 2 of you at home, whether you're making holiday cookies, whether you're getting ready, like you said, for the big game tomorrow. What about birthday parties? What about at dinner and somebody calls and says, I'm gonna bring a couple friends home. Now you need to get more into an oven that, quite frankly, doesn't stretch on its own. So we need to figure out a way to do that.
And thinking a little bit ahead and probably reminiscing a little bit about the holiday time, did you have enough space in your oven? If you are the host or the hostess and you have people coming over and you've got your dishes, let's say you made all the appetizers, you're going to take those out and somebody brought sweet potatoes and somebody brought a green bean casserole, where do you put it? Now you've got those 3 extra levels for all of those dishes for warming or cooking in the oven.
3 large
they're nice
baking
cookie sheets.
And I'm showing all 3 of them to you because I know when they're all staggered across the set like that, it's kind of hard to see. They are all the same size.
And can I just show everybody this? What I love as a baker, I love the lip on this. So if you want to do a slab pie, for example, now you've got the side to build up on there as well. That's not just one of those flat cookie sheets. So that makes this more of a jelly roll-like pan.
And these are the ones that you can use for cooling too. So a lot of times you have to take your cookies off the sheet and then put them on a completely separate rack. Once you slide them back into the rack, if you buy 2, then you get that air moving underneath the sheet. And so maybe you don't have to lift them off as fast, saving you time and precious seconds in the kitchen. So the fact that we have it at 35% off, it's $19.76. We also have 4 easy payments of $4.94 available for you here. But that is not all that you're seeing from Marie-Louise Ludwig today.
Love this music.
I know. Oh, yay! I'm so glad you do.
I can't help myself.
It certainly looks like you're wearing a lot of hearts, and we can't wait to hear that story.
Yes!
Thank you, Marie-Louise. But you know whose first day it is on In the Kitchen with Mary today?
I know. Isn't she gorgeous?
Yes, she is. And she's super
fabulous
smart, too.
in the kitchen.
Hey, Kathy, what's happening?
ITK